Hi guys, my name is Brady Mossberger and this is the Brady Mossberger Goalie School. And today we're going to be talking about our positioning, and we're going to be doing it in terms of angle, square, and depth. The most important part of our positioning is our angle, and that's where we are in relation from the puck to the center of the goal line. So if we look, I'm out here, I'm taking up the net on each side. If I'm over here, I'm off my angle, look at all that room that opens up. So we'll show you at another angle the puck can move over that way. Alright, so if I come out here, I'm on my angle, you have a lot less room on each side. If I'm over here, now look at all that room that opens up. You gotta always be on your angle. So we'll show you what a puck sees. This pucks are down the ice, not where our head is. So, here comes, you look at that, that's what a puck sees. That's good, not very much room. If I was over to here, I'm not on my angle, I can get sniped left side all day. So we gotta make sure that we're always on our angle, and that's what the point of our movement is for. The second most important is square. In square, it can be defined many ways. For me, it's toes, hips, shoulders, center of the puck. So if you look, that's the puck. I'm like this. Toes, hips, shoulders are all pointing out this way. If I'm like this, not only does that open up room, but that's going to get real problematic once we start trying to make saves, because not only can I not reach back there, I can't see back there, but rebounds will come off me weird and I won't be able to move. The puck goes over here, I got to do a big rotation. Versus this, that's a short rotation. So we'll show you it from a sharp angle shot. So you look, you come out here, we're square, not very much to go. If I'm like this, we're opening up room, either way, not good. So we'll show you what the puck sees down low again. So once again, we got this, nice and good, nowhere for the puck to go. If I'm like this, it can go any which way it wants. It can beat me this side even, because I'm not able to come at it. Another very, very important part of positioning is our depth. And depth is simply how far out we are from the goal line. So if I'm like this, I'm real far out from my goal line, but that's why those other two are important, because as you can see, not very helpful. All of these really matter in extremes, because if I'm like this, I'm not square to the puck, I'm not making saves. If I'm like this, you know, I'm not making saves. We gotta always put all three together, but you always wanna be on your angle first. But depth, as you can see, the difference, I got a little bit of depth whenever I showcase angle and square, but if you look now versus how little room it sees versus if I'm back here, how much smaller I am. So we'll show you from a sharp angle. So if I'm like this, you can see a good bit. If I'm like this, you can see less. A good, you know, some goalies have their preferences. You should always try to get out either your toes or your heels on the top of your crease. Now we don't have a crease here, but you can imagine. So we'll show you what a puck sees. So I am on my angle and I am square, but we'll still show you. So as you can see, whole lot of room. If I come out like this, puck's not seeing anything. There's pretty much no way for that to get through. One more thing about depth, guys, is it's all situational and it depends on the play. You should be as far out as you can, but if the play doesn't allow that, you might need to sink back a little bit. So if I'm out here on top of my crease, and there's a guy standing back door, if he gets that puck, I'm screwed. So sometimes, if there's traffic and stuff like that, you got guys around the net, you might need to be like this so that you can get back and take that away easier. Versus if I'm way out on top of my crease and there's a guy back door, he gets that puck, no chance. That's back in the net. Just to give you a quick demonstration, that camera is pretty low to the ground. It's pretty accurate to what a puck sees. It's a little bit higher, but to show you, so if I'm not on angle, look at that, right? If I'm over here, you know, I can be square. I can even have my depth. If I'm off my angle, there's still gonna be room, okay? If I am not square, look at that, right? So I'm on angle on depth, I got that. That's gonna open up some problems. All right, now depth, right? Angle and square, good. No room, okay, watch. That's around the top of the crease. A little bit higher maybe, but that's pretty close. You can see very little room. And at the end of the day, positioning is the most important part of our job. We practice movement so much because movement is how we get on position. We can be in position as much as possible. Most saves look easy. You see in a game, goalie makes easy chest save. That's because he's in his position. If he's out here, that chest save needs to be a real good blocker save. That's why we practice our movement, we stay square, we get our angle, we get our depth, we take away the net, we make the job as easy for ourselves as possible so that we aren't diving to make routine saves. Aiden, what are your 3 major takeaways for this video?
Brady, the 3 most important things I learned in this video were that you should always stay on angle in between the puck and the center of the net. Also, you should always stay square. All parts of your body should be facing the puck. Finally, you need to stay on top of the crease or as far out as the play permits.
Sounds great, let's go.
Let's go.
So those are really the 3 fundamentals for your positioning. It's really important to be able to get them right, and it's really important to have your movement right so that you actually are in position. You can know what to do. If you don't have good enough movement, you won't be able to be there. But hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys can apply this and make more saves, and I'll see you guys later.